Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you live from the Ocean Gate Submarine. To my right, we have our first black passenger. Tyler, congratulations, Tyler.
Can I just leave now?
Make sure you like and subscribe because this thing is going to implode any second.
Can I go?
How's it feel to be the first black passenger on the Ocean Gate Submarine?
I'm not doing this.
I want to wish him well. Ali Saleh.
5 people died, man.
He's the producer. 5 people, but they're billionaires. You know when people... Okay, here's my argument. Okay, this is a controversial way to start the podcast.
Oh, yeah, this is outrageous already.
But you know when people say, yeah, but what about the refugees who died? I understand. However, please know, we are not following this story because we care about those people's well-being. We just find this funny.
Oh, the memes have been amazing.
That these people were so rich, where the only way they could find their way to entertain themselves was by going 3,000 meters underwater to look at a wreckage. Bro, you know how much you've had to do in your life? Well, that's all you care about now. Those are your quests.
One of the guys went into space like last year.
If I gave you money now, what would be a simple thing you would want to do to bring yourself joy?
Buy my EP43.
There you go. There you go. A simple quest.
You know?
Right? Think about how much shit you would have to buy in your life where that's what you need to give yourself pleasure. Submarines.
The billionaires was completing side quests. He went to space like last week. Bro, on his fucking Wikipedia, yeah? If you search him up on Google, under his fucking thing, it says space tourist.
I know this is bad to say.
Space tourist is a title.
I know this is bad to say, but there's been a lot of women who were waiting for that wheel to kick in. They're having a great time right now.
Come like an episode of Succession.
I feel bad for the only passenger I really feel bad for is the kid, the Pakistani kid.
Why?
Because he didn't want to go. He just didn't want to let his dad down. That's what the grandma said.
Yeah, but that's what the fucking grandma would say, wouldn't it?
Let that be an ultimate lesson about how parental pressure can get you killed. R.I.P. though.
Oh, he was such a good boy. He didn't want to... fuck off, man. What is wrong with me today? Why am I so
You're very upset. You're very upset. You're very upset on the Smoke Session podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow our careers.
I'm fucking grumpy today, bro.
What's happened?
I don't know.
Has the finance check not cleared this month?
I don't know. We're up, sir. Maybe money just doesn't buy happiness.
It's taken... How long you been in work now? About a year.
7 months, 8 months.
You know, money only buys you happiness until around $70,000 a year, and then afterwards, your happiness doesn't really increase.
No, I'm not at
the population levels. So you still got some room. You got some room to improve.
Just fucking miserable.
Before you're sad. Other than that, how are you, Tyler?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you doing?
Oh, very well.
Why do you look like you're ready to go scrap Putin?
Oh, shout out the Russian mercenary guy.
Fumbled.
Bro, you know how much of a gangster you need to be, yeah? To call out Putin on his home turf with a cup of tea in your hand.
Yeah, but then he just rocked off anyway. He was like, do you know what that was here? That was like, you know them man that want to scrap here, but they're telling their boys, hold me back.
It was a little bit of that. I respect the effort.
I don't.
He did bottle it.
Yeah. Like, it's them ones. If you say you're going to bang someone in the face, bang them in the face.
You know Putin's actually a short king.
Yeah.
He's very small.
Yeah. But why do you think he's so angry?
You know who else is short?
Napoleon.
Rishi Sunak.
Is he actually?
Yeah, but he looks tall on the internet.
Is this because he hires everyone that's shorter than him? Or like the same height?
It's probably like I wouldn't be surprised if these people genuinely tell photographers to get flattering angles of them.
Yeah, you're a big man.
Propaganda.
I beg you, like, get the depth perception in that.
Donald Trump is like 6'4".
Hey, yo, Ali, can you make me look 6'1" in a picture? I'm putting it on my hinge.
Our producer, as usual, is Mr. Ali Saleh. Ali, I know you don't like to speak, so just give us a facial expression. It was resentment. This is, he hates it when we talk about him. So let's just talk about him for 2 minutes. So this is the first time in years where Ali has been slim for a summer. Well done.
We're going to keep saying it.
He's balanced
until
out
he gets
though,
fat again.
Because there was a point where he nearly lost his shoulders and he started looking a little bit unwell, but he's found a good balance now. And now he's stretching.
See how I got.
Oh, there we go. Look at those X-Love handles.
X-Love handles is outrageous.
X-Love handles.
X-Love handles.
This is the first time I've been kind of slim in a few years.
To be fair, you were a lot fatter.
I'm down.
You really let yourself go at one point, actually.
I'm down 12 kilos.
That relationship weight hit you
different. Bro, when I go in a relationship, yeah, my Uber Eats, we're just getting dessert for breakfast because you're happy. It's the happiness in a relationship that ruins you.
I wouldn't know. Women are trash. Yeah, I said it.
It's okay, Tyler. What's the longest relationship you've been in?
4 years.
Consistent.
Yep.
You do need a break. 4 years is a long time to be with one person. 60% of marriages end in divorce, right? So next time you're at a wedding and they look happy, chances are they're going to be in a messy divorce.
Yeah, but
and they're going to hate each other.
This is what Ali always says. Ali says that he wants to be happily divorced by the age of 50.
Finding love is a terrible idea because it's a terrible story arc, right? Really deep this story arc, yeah? You meet a girl, you have sex with them, you fall in love, and then 3 years later, you're sat in a GP with their auntie because someone needed to take her. You know how depressing that story arc is? I feel bad for my brother-in-laws. My brother-in-laws just wanted to bland my sisters in peace, and now they're taking my grandma to physio.
Do you know what, yeah? Going from just wanting to blow someone's daughter's back out to taking their auntie to a GP.
It's just terrible.
Hilarious.
It's a terrible story arc. It started off innocent. Maybe you sent a message. Maybe, you went out for a couple of coffees, and maybe you met them on a night out and you thought it was just going to be this fun hype thing. And then you got to know them and they turned out to be nice. Ugh. I said this to my girlfriend all the time. My girlfriend always says to me, "Oh, what did you like about me?" And I said, "Oh, you were fit.
You had fat bunda and that, innit?
You were attractive. I didn't look at your Instagram and think she has a nice personality. I saw bikini photos and I said, yes."
Yeah, you during your Instagram phase was the most hazardous thing ever. Do you remember that, Ali? It was so bad.
Never read back Instagram messages. Yes, you are.
Stop being so miserable. I thought I was miserable today. Look at this guy.
It's because he's hungry because he's lost weight.
Yeah.
Get some nutrition. I know he hates it, that's why I always bring it up. But yeah, never read back flirty messages because they always feel like at the time they were a good idea, and then you read them back and like,
cringe. Yeah.
Especially back in the day when we still sent emojis. Yeah. I used to send girls a winky emoji at the end of a message. What? Yeah.
Oh, what? Do you not use emojis?
We should go for a drive.
Do you not use emojis anymore?
No. Apart from the fist bump.
I still use emojis.
It's always interesting, yeah? When someone sends you a fist bump emoji and they pick what they think their skin tone is.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
It's interesting to see how people perceive themselves.
It's facts. No, it's true. Come like, hey, you're big, big man, you're not that dark. Hey, yeah, you're not that light. What's going on
Like
here?
a white guy from Scunthorpe and he's using Burner Boys emoji.
Someone's come with an emoji darker than mine. Like, what's going on?
It's very interesting to see how people perceive themselves when they pick their emoji color.
Hello, wait, hold on. Is that blackfishing?
Blackfishing is real, bruv.
Blackfishing is...
You want to know? You want to see blackfishing? A British summer. There's all sorts of blackfishing.
My favorite
White women.
My favorite one is how Arab Ali turns when he hits sun.
He loves summer. There are some people who come alive in the summertime.
Yeah, but that's because he spends the rest of the year depressed.
Yeah, hibernating. He's really hating this. Ali, on a score of 1 to 10, how much are you hating this?
6. Oh, then we have to turn it out.
Yeah, let's get to an 8. Let's talk about his knees. Why does your knee have a double chin? What the fuck is that? Does have a double chin in it. Look at that.
I kind of see it.
I kind of see it. It kind of looks like a booty as well from a certain angle.
It's outrageous.
But yeah, what's interesting about the British summer is that women shamelessly, white women especially shamelessly,
Careful what you say next.
Steal other people's cultures for fashion. Start braiding their hair.
I was going to say, the monk's braids come out, innit?
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Do you have a hard opinion on that?
I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
Like, for example,
life is too short for me to worry about nonsense.
For years, I thought Rita Ora was a black woman.
How?
Because of how she would do her hair and stuff.
Big man, you shouldn't know.
And the woman from Little Mix.
The black congregation is going to come off. Black Twitter's on your
No,
ass. What do you mean?
no, they're gonna be on my side on this.
Nah.
The amount of white women who start suddenly braiding
Yeah,
their hair,
but
getting
Rita
fillers,
Ora was never black.
and changing their
okay?
skin tone.
Rita Ora was never black.
I think she's been. Can you look that up? Can you Rita Ora blackfishing? I can't be alone on this.
yeah, but
Blackfishing is a real thing, right?
it is a real
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Rita Ora black dress apparently. Wait, hold on, quick detail. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, that's not what we asked to look up.
Did you not have fun?
I did have fun.
It was shut your mouth
Rita
then.
Ora. Yeah, we go. The tab.
Yeah, the tab, the fucking
tab.
great credible source.
What else have we got? Insider.
These are all fucking shitty tabloids.
Glamour. These are good.
Daily Mail, yeah, this is a horrible argument.
I'm just saying, there is a lot of cultural
stinks.
appropriation in the summertime.
This stinks. You can't search up anything, and the first fucking source of information is the fucking tab. Okay?
Listen.
I'm not having this. Watch.
I've had an article in the tab, so it's great.
that proves my point.
Let's look at the photos. Yeah, you see the baby hairs and all that shit.
What? So a woman can't look after her fucking edges and not be black?
I'm just saying, man. It's not great.
Yeah,
Be
this is
you.
nonsense.
See you.
The fucking tab is so garbage, man.
What's your favourite part of British summer?
Right now or in history?
Whatever you want.
Because right now there's fucking nothing. No J Hus tunes, really. Afro Swing has died. Why has Afro Swing died? Why are we not bringing back Afro Swing?
What's an Afro swing song that I would know?
Fine Wine, Young Bane.
That is a good song.
It's a great song.
I've said this on another podcast, but I was another person who was blackfishing and got away with it.
Go on.
We just let B Young speak with a Caribbean accent for the first 2 years of his career and no one said anything. He's Turkish Cypriot.
I didn't think he was black. I thought he was more like
Bro.
South Asian than anything, to be honest.
Ring ring pondi ansri. Piff ting called Ashanti.
That's London
A
slang.
zing zing like the Grand Prix.
That's-
But the
that's-
accent.
Still.
Listen, have you not heard the song?
No, Jumanji, bro.
Yes.
Sad.
Yeah.
I literally just said I want to bring back Afro Swing.
Okay.
You asked me, did I hear the song?
But close your eyes. You don't know what who B Young is. Would you assume that isn't someone from maybe a Caribbean background or an African background?
Yeah, sure, but if Drake's allowed to get away with
Drake shouldn't be able to. Well, he's mixed raced.
Yes,
but
but still.
even that is a little bit dodge putting on the accent.
Yeah.
I wonder how people feel about the accent. Do people hate when people put on the accent when they don't have the accent?
If you do it well, I love it, to be honest. But if it's a poor attempt, like bringing back to that thing from Little Mix, what were you doing?
Okay, so if let's say like Bollywood is already huge, yeah,
Yeah.
but let's say Bollywood made itself into UK rap. So Central C started rapping with an Indian accent. Are you not getting my point? So why do you see my point? Do you see my point? Why is that tolerated and other things are not? Who makes the rules and when do we decide that it's not okay? I'm not trying to get anyone cancelled or call anyone. I'm just asking the questions. When do things become a problem and who decides?
Karens decide. Because they are the highest demographic of people that like to complain.
They are.
I feel sorry for any child our age or younger called Karen. They're 100% changing their name as soon as they're legally able to. Let's be real.
So what song do you reckon will define this summer? That Georgia Smith song
Yeah.
is in with a good shout.
It's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there for sure.
J Hus with the NSG version.
Yeah, but that's if
they can get-
it's not on Spotify,
That's
I'm
the
not
problem.
counting it. Yeah.
Why can't they? Is there there's a legal reason why they can't?
Probably.
Actually, yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Drake used AI for his verse. I love Drake. I'm a big Drake fan. Drake is every year
Do you know who,
one of my highest listened artists.
loves that bit of the song more than anyone?
Who?
Ali.
Ali, do you love that bit of the song? Have we got you to a 7?
Oh, well, we still need to be okay, that's fine. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't like that verse of the song. It's terrible.
Nah, he tried to channel Controller. And just like the Submarine, he lost the controller.
He did.
He lost the controller.
He did massively.
Yeah. Also, by the way, can we just dial back to that for a second? There was no fucking way that I was paying 250 grand to go into a fucking submarine that's bolted on the outside, by the
It's
way.
an expensive death.
And it's controlled by a fucking £30 Logitech controller.
My favourite meme was the Titanic 111 years later still catching bodies. Another good one, right? This is more of a niche scientific one. So you know the guy broke all the rules to build it.
Yeah.
So he was using carbon fiber and titanium, which you're not supposed to do, right? So someone put up 2 photos of a real submarine. Yeah. That's been built by scientists and spent hundreds of millions to build. And they labeled it science. And then they put his submarine and labeled it do your research.
Why didn't he just make the entire thing out of titanium? Was that too expensive?
I don't actually know the science behind why he decided that was a good idea. But it was it was never going to break.
You're a PhD student. You're supposed to have the answers to all questions.
So apparently it was going to break over time. So it was after every single use, it was breaking a little bit more.
That makes sense.
And they told him it was going to break. People told him it was going to break and he went, nah.
Yeah, but I don't feel like carbon fiber would have been solid enough to deal with that amount of pressure.
And he was told. But when you're a billionaire, you get a weird sense of confidence.
Well, is he a billionaire, though? The guy that made Ocean Gate?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Of course he is. Yeah. That's a billionaire hobby, bro.
Bro, I don't understand people, bro. If I was a billionaire, why the fuck am I going into a DIY submarine? I'm just going to one of my holiday houses and I'll just keep rotating every week until I get bored. And that'll probably never happen.
If I was a billionaire, I'd never see winter.
Oh, facts.
Never.
I'll probably never see this country again, to be honest.
I genuinely feel like I'm healthier in the summer. Touch wood. Genuinely, I feel like there's something that happens to me in the winter where I just feel sadder.
Oh, it's called depression.
Yeah, seasonal affect disorder.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel better about myself. Shorts, knees out, fresh.
They are out today, to be fair.
It's beautiful. Whereas in the winter, I can feel myself slowly, like my skin tone even changes. I feel tired. 3 o'clock, dark outside.
Oh, depression.
Depression.
Fam, the worst one is...
Especially if you wake up like at 11, like I do.
The one thing I hate about winter, right? Going into the office and it's dark and going back home when it's dark is the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Worst thing ever.
Do you take the tube to work?
Fuck no, I drive.
Yeah. Bro, I was on the tube yesterday.
Yeah.
There were people melting. There was a guy got on the train yesterday at 6'4". He left at 6'1".
You know what? Can I just say, actually, you see when people do their commute to work, yeah, right? Cool. You've left your yards, got in your suit or whatever.
Yeah.
How the fuck have you... Why can I smell you at 7 in the morning? Why is this... Why is this a thing?
Someone smelled like eggs yesterday on the train.
That's disgusting.
I had to turn around.
That's disgusting.
Eggs. Like it was their hair. It was a... And why
their hair smells like sulfur.
Why was I smelling their hair? Because my face was in their hair.
This is why I hate trains.
I saw someone pretending to be pregnant to get a train the other day. I saw the fakest
What, you mean
bump.
a seat?
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'll back it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what I'll do.
It was the fakest bump I've ever seen. And people were kind of looking at it. We were all kind of looking at it on the train like, that's not real.
What you should have done is walk up to her and just tap her belly.
Yeah, but that's how you also end up on Shadeborough, which I'm not looking to. Because if the baby is real,
No, that's fine.
I'm fucked.
No, it's cool.
Nepo babies.
Hello.
Your favourite one and why?
My favorite Nepo baby? Myself.
Why are you a Nepo baby, Tyler?
Because the only reason why I'm working my job is because of my dad, pretty much.
Do you feel guilty about that?
No. Because if I don't do it, someone else will.
Do you know what? It's the way of the world.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to feel bad because I have more opportunity?
Ask most people how they got their jobs. Chances are it's through someone or something they
Like,
know.
my thing with nepotism, right, is this all depends on how you carry yourself. And if you're a cunt who just decides, all right, cool, I'm just going to show up, get paid and leave, yeah? Cool, fair enough. I go to work every day and I work my ass off.
Yeah.
So I don't get that. If people want to get onto me for if I'm a Nepo baby, all right, cool, sure, whatever. I work just as hard as anyone else does in the office.
Also, you kind of have to own it.
You do.
Otherwise, you're going to look a little bit salty about it.
Yeah.
Like Lily Allen, for example, is a Nepo baby. And when it got brought to her attention, she went on a rant. By the way, she's correct about the real Nepo babies are the ones who are working in politics and finance, Tyler, are the ones that we should really be concerned about. Well, yeah, that's fine. But she has a point, but it's also a joke. Calm down. No one's going to be like, do you know what, Lily, you're actually right. Thank you for pointing this out. Just own it and have fun.
What does she want? A fucking cookie?
Exactly. Just own it. Just own it. The
Where
worst...
has Lily Allen gone? I feel like she hasn't
chilling,
released
man.
anything in a minute.
She's chilling. She's chilling. She's enjoying her money.
What does she? Do I even remember what Lily Allen looked like?
She had some bangers back in the day.
Yo, Virgin Atlantic. What's going on?
You know who's an awful Nepo baby?
Go on.
Brooklyn Beckham.
Oh, terrible. He's so bad at anything he's tried.
This guy, man. 1 minute he's a photographer. Next minute he's
As
a chef.
He
Another
tried to
time
be
he's a
baller
model.
at one point.
Yeah, that didn't work out. His
Yeah.
brother plays for Brentford now. Completely unwarranted.
It's
He played
kinda
for
wavy,
Brentford
though.
B. I mean, listen, would I do the exact same things they were doing?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it cringy? Yes.
Is he having fun? Probably.
Imagine knowing, like, one day you wake, like, because if you have a parent, let's say your dad's David Beckham, yeah, there's a realization maybe when you're 10 years old
Yeah.
that you're good.
Just that guy, like.
Like Blue Ivy at the moment has the best summer job. Have you seen what Blue Ivy's
Oh,
been
she's
doing?
just tearing up the fucking
She's
stage,
doing
bro.
work experience.
Yeah, facts. Do you know what it is? The thing I like the most is like everyone on like TikTok or all social media is claiming it like a fucking proud dad moment.
Yeah.
So funny.
Hopefully she doesn't grow older and become terrible and we will learn to hate her. Because at the moment, Blue Ivy's up there with one of my favourite Nepo babies. Who else is a fantastic Nepo baby?
Go for it.
Miley Cyrus is a fantastic.
Oh, she smashed it, to be fair.
Because she's
She's
one of the Nepo babies who's probably more talented than the parent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, she is more talented than the parent. She is an incredible singer. She had a little wild moment, but when you're that famous at 16,
your head kinda
you're going
Do
wild.
you want to know
Your head's gone.
another Nepo baby going through it?
Who?
Jaden Smith.
Oh, it's confusing.
What is he doing?
It's confusing.
I don't get it.
He just wants to talk about the socioeconomic issues of the world. I like his sister. Willow's a good one.
Willow had her little hiccup as well, but I think she's bounced back from that.
The songs are banging. Kind of vibe. That one.
No, but she can sing.
She can sing.
She can sing.
And do you know what, right? We're much older than Willow Smith, right? But deep this, Willow Smith has had a hit single in 3 decades and she's in her early 20s. She's had ones when she was under 10, she's had one from 10 to 20, and now she's in her 20s.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That's a good Nepo baby.
That's a good... And do you know what? Like, her whole aesthetic is really capturing the vibe of her age group. Because that's what... They're all hippies. Our generation, we weren't really hippies.
No.
We were just kind of like skinny jeans and grime. That was our generation. These lot, they're hippies. They want to save the world.
There's no way you
and,
just summarized our entire generation as skinny jeans and grime.
Skinny jeans and grime.
What the... Nah, that's outrageous.
Yeah.
This
Skinny jeans and grime.
stinks.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
No, I'm not wrong. I am not wrong. We all wore skinny jeans and we all listened to grime. And then Skepta started wearing a tracksuit and then we were like, oh yeah, maybe we should start wearing tracksuits now. Am I wrong?
You're wrong about the tracksuit bit.
Why am I wrong about the
The
tracksuit
tracksuits
bit?
were there wrong
No,
for Skepta.
no,
Yes.
The Adidas original ones, but no one really thought they looked sick. Maybe in the 80s.
Wait, what year would you say Skepta started wearing tracksuits?
Okay, here's what happened, right? Skepta, the tracksuits started becoming like a fashion statement where models started wearing tracksuits.
Yeah, but around what
around
year?
2012.
2012, cool.
2012 to 2014, the full tracksuits made a comeback.
Aye.
Yes or yes?
And here's my rebuttal. So what were the roadmen wearing before that? Suits?
Yeah, but they weren't mainstream fashion.
Nah, I'd have to disagree with you there.
I don't know. Maybe, all right, in the comments decide. Did Skepta bring full tracksuits back into mainstream fashion? Yes or yes?
I don't know. Yes
I
or
think
yes?
he did.
I don't know, man.
It was the "Nah, that's not me" era. Where it really started popping up.
2012, yeah.
2012, that song wasn't "That's Not Me," but "That's Not Me," when that song came out, suddenly everyone in college was wearing full tracksuits, looking like PE teachers.
I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, tracksuits are always a thing.
Who's going to be the first UK rap Nepo baby? Have we got one brewing? Maybe one of Skepta's kids? Or JME's kid? Now, JME's could probably be quite low-key.
Bro, JME himself is quite low-key. Like, considering how much he's done and how much people actually know him, he's kind of underrated.
Yeah, I mean, he's structured his life in a way where it's like that.
Yeah, but he's purposely done that. I don't think he wanted that level of fame.
I live near
which I rate.
I live near JME, and you'll just see him in Tesco with like a packet of bread walking to the nicest
But you
Porsche
kind of
you'll ever
want
see.
that though. Like Drake can't go to Tesco and just go get some breads.
Drake's kid is going to be an interesting Nepo baby.
He can do whatever. If anyone could do whatever the fuck they want to, is he could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Let's see what that kid does. That's gonna be interesting.
OnlyFans.
That's gonna be weird. Cute kid though. Cute kid. I know that's a weird.
That transition was terrible.
But you know what? It is a cute kid. Smart kid.
Moving swiftly on.
That kid already speaks like 14 languages.
When you have money.
Yeah, why not? He's already like.
When you have money and the best fucking education that money can buy.
He's already playing
he
basketball.
He is only 14.
Did you see the interview Drake's son did with that guy?
Yeah.
That was, you see, they already branded him.
That was a good interview, to be fair. That was a good interview. But I mean, of course they are. Drake's PR team is one of the best PR teams ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah. God knows how much happens with Drake behind the scenes.
Drake has so much clout that people are trying to compare him to Michael Jackson.
I mean, yes.
No.
In terms of global influence.
No.
Bro, he was in the charts for a whole decade.
I'm still not having it. Have you not looked statistically at what Michael Jackson has done?
I think Drake is the best-selling artist ever.
You're a retard.
Look it up. Drake sales record.
Best-selling.
Just write Drake sales record because I might have fucked up the wording of that.
No, I'm just doing best music of all time. Michael Jackson second. Shut your fucking mouth.
Look up. Okay, I look up Drake's.
You've already lost the conversation.
Look up Drake's sales record.
No, don't change the parameters now.
No, because I fucked up the wording of it. But there is a record he holds. Longest time in the charts he holds. Drake's sales record.
Bruv, cool.
Okay. Go to news. They'll be there. Go to news.
Man said, 170 million records sold.
Go to news.
Bro, Michael Jackson pisses on that.
Drake surpassed, hang on. Drake surpasses Eminem, high-selling singles artist in R&A history. Okay. So he's the highest-selling singles artist in history.
So what I'm hearing from this is
and also album sales, Michael Jackson is very different. It's apples and oranges.
I'm just hearing you're wrong. Michael Jackson once went onto a stage, stood there and people fainted.
Yeah, I'm sure people have done that with Drake.
Yeah.
When
he then turned his head and they fainted even more.
When all is said and done, Drake will be in the conversation as one of the most influential
artists. He will be one
of
the greatest of all time, yeah. But he's not better than Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson did it without the help of the internet.
Yeah, but it was a different. So it was a different vibe then.
Nah, this is nonsense. This is nonsensical.
There are people on that top 10 like the Eagles.
I'm a Drake fan, yeah. Like there's someone's. Drake is always in my top 5, yeah. Every year Spotify Wrapped. This is nonsense. I'm not having this.
When it's all said and done, he will be in the conversation.
Of course, yes, he will.
Yeah.
And he's not now.
He is.
He's not now. He's not now.
100%
He's not now, bro.
In terms of fame achieved, Drake is up there with Michael Jackson.
Nah. I'm not having it. I'd say more people know of Michael Jackson now than they do Drake. And Michael Jackson's been dead.
No, that's not true.
I would believe that.
Kids coming up now?
Yeah. If they've been raised right, absolutely.
But nah, bro.
Nah, I'm not having it.
Enough time has passed.
Nah.
There are kids now who probably don't even know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah, and
genuinely.
And those
like kids in primary school now probably a lot of them don't know who Michael Jackson is.
Yeah, and those kids will grow up to be cretins. That's fine.
You know who's another fun Nepo baby?
Go for it.
Floyd Mayweather's grandson.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
Bro, this kid already has a better jab than most adults and he's like 1 year old. Do you know who the father is?
Who?
NBA Youngboy.
That's rogue.
It's sorry, rogue.
That's weird.
What a weird combination.
What the fuck is that?
Your dad is NBA Youngboy and your grandfather is Floyd Mayweather. What an interesting combination that your life is going to be.
I don't know how I feel about that. Rihanna has sold more records than Drake. That's quite surprising, actually.
I'm not surprised by that. Rihanna's huge.
Yeah, but...
And also, again, misleading because this is accounting for when CDs were a thing. So Spotify, it's changed the game.
What even is this? Total certified units. What does that mean?
Yeah, what's accounted for that?
No, there's cells and there's units. These are two separate parameters. And I don't know which either of them mean, but they're both very ridiculous numbers. Best selling of all time. Who do you think?
Probably like Michael Jackson or the Eagles or something, or Beatles.
Who the fuck are the Eagles?
They're probably
It
in
is
there.
the Beatles.
Yeah.
And they have sold 600 million.
Yeah.
And then what's this? Total certified units, 291 million. I don't know what that is, but fair play is.
Can I be honest with you? I can only name you one Beatles song. I probably know loads, but I could probably only name you one. Let It Be. And that's not even. Is that even the Beatles, or is that just like one of them on their own? Can you name me a Beatles song?
Hey Jude.
100%?
Yeah.
Can you name any other ones?
No.
Can you name? All right, Jimi Hendrix.
No, I've never listened to Jimi Hendrix.
I started listening to Jimi Hendrix because I wanted to become more cultured, right? Oh, by the way, if Jimi Hendrix had children, which he probably did, but no one knows about, that would have been a wild Nepo baby. Jimi Hendrix died in the 70s, 1970, and he's still in his mid-20s, and he's still considered one of the best guitarists and vocalists of all time.
Wasn't it weird?
Isn't that insane?
Played like the guitar backwards. Because it was like it was left-handed, and rather than use a left-handed guitar, he held the guitar the other way around and played with his left hand.
The guy was a gangster. He just moved to England for no reason.
Worst decision he could have possibly
And
ever
then he
made.
died.
You see?
There you go. So it was a terrible decision.
Bro, you live in this place, you die.
And then
Everyone get out.
The story about Jimi Hendrix, his two things for like the next 30 years were in a feud over his finances or something, and then one of them ended up killing themselves after she lost a legal battle 30 years later, or 20 years after the legal battle.
Do you know what that was? That was all them legal fees in the hopes of being able to pay them off with the money she was going to win.
And then it just didn't happen.
And then it was just insane debt, mad depression, and death.
You know Tupac, right? Tupac technically didn't have kids, but of course he did. Let's be real, right? You'd be pissed if you're Tupac's son knowing you missed out on that Nepo baby bag. You'd be pissed.
I think
Biggie had a son, and the Nepo baby bag has been a mixed experience.
Who's Biggie's son?
So Biggie's son played Biggie in the film.
Okay.
He played the young Biggie in the film, which was good. Then he tried to be a rapper, and it didn't really work out.
What did it? What don't tell me
weren't
is
great.
What was this? Was this Little Smalls or some shit?
I don't know.
Little Biggie Smalls.
It really wasn't, thank God. But it weren't
Hold
great.
on,
His name is
hold on.
Christopher Wallace Jr. or something like that. Just write Biggie's son and he'll come up. And now he's an actor and he's doing all right. But he nearly messed up the Nepo baby bag by being a terrible rapper.
Biggie's son. Chris, yeah, cool. What is his, Oh yeah, Faith Evans, of course.
I mean, she was a great singer.
Yeah.
So that's the high pressure. You got all that genetics rooting for you. Oh, you know what's another Nepo baby that we never got?
Go for it.
At one point, Michael Jackson was married to Elvis Presley's daughter, and
Lisa
they never,
Marie,
and they never had a child. Bro, the pressure on that child to be a vocalist and a performer would have been insane.
Yeah, but look at the other three. They're all just they.
The daughter's doing well.
Yeah, but
She's a great Nepo baby.
Every Nepo baby has a wobble.
Yes.
Every famous
Yes.
Nepo baby has a wobble because
you
she had
got-
a wobble.
Bro, because you got all that money and all of the connections to just do. Bro, if you were at 16, no, your first year at university,
Yeah.
if you had £100 million, what would have happened to you?
What would happen to me?
Yeah.
I'd probably be dead by the.
Yes,
by
I wouldn't have gone
year's
through
time.
my first year
Yeah.
of university.
I would have been
No
finished.
chance. No chance.
You have to put that in a trust and drip and feed me that money because I will blow through it rapid. Because especially when you're like that, you don't have any concept of the value of the money.
Yeah.
And there's
Aguero,
no awareness behind it.
Aguero's son.
Yeah.
Your dad is Aguero. Your grandfather is Diego Maradona
That's outrageous.
because he married Maradona's daughter.
That's
divorced
outrageous.
now. And his godfather is Messi.
Outrageous.
And I don't think that kid is kicking. Oh,
Why would you? That's way too much pressure.
bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, like.
That's way too much pressure.
Oh, another great Nepo baby, Bronny James.
Ah, but he's doing well with it.
He's doing sick. He's doing sick.
well with it.
He's no dramas so far. No wild stories.
Zion Williamson,
Oh my God. Bro.
Mariah Mills, yeah, is just on violence because she's just trying to out everyone.
She got a
'Cause-
tattoo of Zion on her cheek. She got Zion tattooed on her cheek. I don't know if it was a real tattoo, but she posted that. Bro, she's maximizing the bag. She's going to do this until she gets
How
on TV
old
shows.
is she?
Fuck, that's probably in her 20s, early 20s.
Mariah Mills
Late
has to
20s.
be older than that, surely.
Girls like that dedicate their lives to clout.
Facts. He's just a
And they
porn
just
star.
navigate the entertainment
That's all she's
industry.
got.
They've navigated the
She's
entertainment
32.
industry. She's 32. Interesting.
At that age, it's kind of embarrassing the way she's moving with Zion Williamson.
Zion Williamson is an idiot for even getting himself involved with women like this. Go get yourself a nice lady like LeBron James did and stay under the radar.
Savannah James is such a queen. What
a woman. What a woman.
Everybody in life wants a Savannah James, man.
And that's how you get good Nepo babies.
What, bruh? She is the most down to her earth, like ride or die woman I've ever seen.
There you go.
And it's amazing.
And the Nepo babies are fantastic.
I don't think I've ever heard of any drama between LeBron James and Savannah.
The whole family.
Not once.
The whole family's fantastic.
Do you mind? We're recording.
The Nepo babies are incredible because you've got the family unit on point.
I'm trying to think. Bro, even Beyonce and Jay-Z have had some shit, bruv.
Yeah, but the kids are intact so far. So far. They're young.
I don't know what's going to happen to Northwestern then, man.
Oh, that's going to be wild, bro.
Being the child to Kanye West by itself just seems a bit long.
So Northwest TikTok doesn't have comments.
And they have to turn it off because...
Well, every now and then people, right, will go on other reposted videos of Northwest and say, I can't wait for Northwest to get a comment section. Why? So you can just ruin the girl and tell her things about her mum and dad that she doesn't want to hear.
Well, I mean, to be fair.
Why are you so determined to send Northwest a video of her mum doing pornography? What is wrong with you?
I feel like these
weirdos, man,
must have had to learn how to fight pretty young.
Oh yeah, massively.
Because personally, if any of them tried to chat some shit to me, I'm just loading up Pornhub. Conversation done. That's not my mum.
That's the problem with kids. That's the problem with kids because they will.
Yeah.
With no regret. With no regret, with no fear.
I would do that. 100%. No shame. Oh, what? Yeah, what? You want to chat some shit? All right, cool. 2 seconds. Doom, 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 doom.
Here's something I've realized recently, right? What these celebrities are doing, which is quite clever. They send their kids to the same high school, which is clever because then no one cares.
Facts.
So Kevin Hart, I didn't realize this until I went on Kevin Hart's, baby Tori Hart's Instagram, and she posted a video of her daughter graduating. She was in the same year group as Bronny.
Wavy.
At the same high school.
Yeah, but that's because that's the only time they'll feel normal.
Exactly, because no one cares. Your dad's LeBron James, my dad's Kevin Hart. We're all even.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's clever.
Like it's dumb. It's like the only competition.
You normalize that level of...
Yeah.
And the argument against that might be, all right, well, then you're going to create spoiled brats. But then what's the flip side? These kids just get attacked when they're 12 years old. Bro, there's like no level. Who was the most famous kid in your school? Like maybe they had a parent who was on TV for 20 minutes and people still spoke shit about it. Imagine if you...
I don't have any famous, no.
Yeah, well, exactly. Imagine
Bro, I grew up in Newham, let's be real.
There you go. Imagine... All right, so let's... Who's like a famous East London rapper who grew up in East London?
Stormzy. You got like... Nah, he's South.
Oh.
You got like Gets.
All right,
Kano.
All right, let's say Kano's son was in your school. Bro, the comments, it just get brought up all the time.
Oh, of course.
It get brought up all the time. And is that necessarily good for the child?
Bro, see, you're saying that, yeah. I won't even say my man's name just because I don't know if you'll feel comfortable, but that we know a certain someone.
Yes.
Yeah. Whose brother happens to be famous.
Yeah.
And then there was that period of time where people were just approaching him, just trying to beg friends.
Yeah. Because there's the allure of people think getting close to someone who knows someone famous is like clout by association, which is a very gross thing.
I remember one time, and it was the strangest thing ever. But this was like in the middle of lockdown. And so I was playing COD with him and his brother in it. And a ting FaceTimes me. And I had this, like, the Discord was playing out loud. I was like, hold on, is that who I think it is? I was like, yeah, well, I'm playing Call of Duty with him right now. And then she was just kind of obsessed with that for a bit. I was like, you're making this really weird. Like, this
clout by association.
This is my friend's brother. Like,
clout by association.
And it's like, what do you think? I'm going to bring you in, bruv. Like, come on.
Yeah, come to the barbecue.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you think is going to happen exactly?
Like, what do you think? What backstage pass and that? Like,
and that's why I feel bad for you guys, because you guys have to deal with people constantly trying to get close to you so they can get to me.
What do you mean?
Well, because I'm huge.
Oh, I thought you're being serious.
Yes. It must be really difficult for you guys having me as a friend and treating me like your equal.
All right, cool. I'm going to give you 2 points here. A, you said we're friends.
Sorry.
B, who are you again?
I'm sorry. I wonder how many people I'd drop out of my life if I like really became like famous.
Oh, you're a bastard. You cut people off. I know that for a fact.
I got recognised 2 days in a row though.
Oh, nice. That's actually quite wavy.
Once on a train and once in a restaurant.
Nice.
And one of them asked for a photo, which was good.
That's pretty cool. Well, we like that. We like
So
recognition.
here's what happened, right? So someone recognised me from comedy in a restaurant, yeah? And the restaurant was cash only, so we were trying to work out how we were going to pay. And they recognised me while we were trying to work out how we were going to pay. So the toxic part of my brain said, I really hope they just offer to pay for me now. And obviously that didn't happen because like they
You're not that
recognised
guy.
me, but I'm not paying
You're not that
40
guy.
quid for my
You
meal.
don't have the XP for that, bro.
I don't have the XP for
You
that.
don't have the XP. That's
I can't wait.
That's like a level 365 move. You're on about level 10 right now. Let's be real.
I can't wait.
Even if level 10. I'm not even trying to shit in your shit.
Yeah.
But I got to ground you because if I don't, who will?
I can't wait to get to that level.
Oh, it's going to be
That'd be
terrifying.
fantastic.
All I'm going to say is when you do reach that level, I would like my Lamborghini in baby blue.
That's a terrible colour for a Lamborghini.
Bro, it's a Lamborghini. It'll look good in any color. Bro, you can give me that shit in hot pink and I'll drive it.
Do you mind if you drove a Lamborghini if people thought you were an arsehole?
Absolutely. I'm an asshole anyway.
Because that's what people think when they see someone driving a Ferrari or Lamborghini. Dickhead.
I know I'm a dickhead.
It's a
I
very
can be a right dickhead when I'm in the mood for it. So yeah, fine.
it's a very British thing to cuss someone out because they drive a fancy car. It's a very British thing.
When I get my next car, I can't wait for it.
I don't think Americans will be like, wow, that guy really worked hard, man. We're like,
Oh my
cunts.
God, dude, that car is so awesome.
You disgust me.
That's radical.
Ali, how long have we done?
Do another 3 minutes.
How many? 10.
You do another few minutes.
Plant this all. When would the violence end?
Earthquake. Do you have any final remarks for this podcast?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Smoke Session podcast. Make sure you like, you subscribe, and tell your friends to listen to this. Because one day, this might be actually a fun podcast to listen to.
And also, while we still have your attention, be sure to chase the nearest elderly lady walking down the roads when you hear this, because this will really just build up the clout for our podcast.
God bless you, and thank you for coming. No one loves you.
Don't chase old ladies, I was joking.
Goodbye.